Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me, if the volume is okay. All right, appreciate it. Hope everybody's been having a good day. Kind of quiet. How about now? Is that better? That should be a bit better. Trigger. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Oh, wait a second. I think I could fix it a different way. Hold on. Nah, my volume's on the loudest. But for some reason, like, I've always had issues with people telling me that the volume's been low. Okay, so I feel like let's just hop into it. Why not? Give it like another minute or so for people to show up. Stop shouting, please. Good one, Sauce. Okay, so here's a chart. Obviously, today price is trying to break out above the weekly trigger here. If it does, probably get a significant upside move. So definitely keep an eye on that weekly trigger there. You could see how it was support, and then we lost it here, led to that downside move, and now trying to attack it again. So going way back to the beginning when all this went down, when we got that big squeeze last year in May. And then what we were waiting for the whole time was for this bullish trigger crossover, the weekly trigger crossing the monthly trigger. And it did look pretty good, like significant upside. Here we had a 3 trigger cluster break. So if you look closely, you could see how the daily, weekly, and monthly trigger are all like right next to each other. That's called the trigger cluster. And when price broke above, GME had like a 65% move to the upside. And, I was screaming bullish here this whole time. And we did call this move very well. You can see the daily trigger was super supportive, bounce, 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 bounce the whole way up. Here is where I was looking for things to really, really take off and accelerate higher, like to triple digits. Unfortunately, it was dead wrong. And once price lost the daily trigger here, this candle through the daily trigger on Tuesday, January the 25th, that's when it invalidated that this leg right here, this 65% leg, was going to be the melt up, and we would need a retest beforehand. Now, you'll notice it wasn't just GME that broke down. Oops, sorry. So it wasn't... why is this not working? Okay. It wasn't just GME that broke down, but it was more so the entire market took a big downturn here, and GME wasn't immune to it. Now, the good news is the monthly triggers area did hold support, which is very encouraging. And you could see kind of like a spring, like it pulled back into the monthly trigger, did fall a little bit below, which was a drop, nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, and then sprung right back up and is now already back to the weekly trigger. So I want to show you guys a chart. Now, this isn't going to be pleasant to look at, but after bullish crossovers, retesting the monthly trigger before exploding higher is very common. It's like it actually happens more often than it doesn't. So sure, the weekly trigger crossing the monthly trigger is like the big one, where that's kind of what confirms the melt up. But a lot of times price will first pull back to retest this monthly trigger here and then explode higher. So that's like not something unfamiliar at all. I believe Tesla's done it quite a few times actually. Let me see here. Yeah, so here like Tesla pulled, like when the triggers were crossing, Tesla first had a really strong move, pulled back all the way to its monthly trigger, and then had a crazy melt up. Yeah, a bunch of other names, but what I'm going to show you is AMC from way back when. and you're going to see like the kind of the effects of the weekly trigger being on top of the monthly trigger. So here we had a bearish crossover, right? Bearish weekly trigger, monthly trigger crossover. Prices moving down, and then we had a spike to the monthly trigger that went above the monthly trigger, but because the weekly was below already, because of this bearish crossover, it got brought back down and just has been going down the whole time. So if you flip that chart over, kind of looks like this, where you had that bullish crossover, price retests the monthly trigger, maybe even goes a little bit below, and then once it breaks back above the weekly trigger, it's game on pretty much forever, and that's what AMC kind of did. So going back to GameStop, it's kind of what I want to see here as well. So sure, we got that bullish crossover, and now we pulled back, retested the monthly trigger, successfully bounced, and now I do feel like breaking above the weekly trigger here is gonna start that next upside cascade, like a big upside cascade. Price went up, then went down. If you guys get the news or whatever, just let me know in the chat, please. I'm just trying to see if I see it anywhere. All right, I mean, I'm honestly rooting for nothing to happen. Okay, net income, sales, gross profit. Isn't that a beat? Be the casino? Am I tripping, or is that a beat? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to read the numbers. EPS 0.29. Net income 131. Sales at 1.2 billion. Am I tripping, or is that great earnings? I feel like that's kind of great earnings. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It's a beat, right? It is a beat. Okay. I thought so. Martin. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is what we're talking about. So break above the weekly trigger here. For confirmation, you'd want to see the hourly and the daily trigger also cross the weekly, but like it would look really, really good. And I think that could really get the party started. So basically, like my main message here, I guess, is what the moving now. Moving. Sick. Yeah, huge beat. I figured. Yeah, MC is also getting a little symphony pump. So I mean, it's hard to think that this isn't super bullish here, guys. I mean, back above key triggers here, like, looks sick. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I like this a lot, and you know, I hope this is the start of something much bigger. I really do. I see the meme coin is actually mooning right now. Interesting. Oh, there's like a bunch of 30K buys going on. All right. Anyway, I mean, I feel like that's all I got for you guys, because this is just really what I wanted to see to confirm like the next leg up. So this break above the weekly trigger here, as long, again, like price really just needs to stay up here long enough for the hourly and the daily to cross. As long as the hourly and the daily can cross here, so as long as price can hold this range for the hourly and daily to cross the weekly, I think we're on our way to triple digits. So I'm still super bullish on the melt up. It's just that we had to take care of that retest first. But now it looks like, especially if we hold this, it looks like pretty clean skies, much higher. So I'm super bullish. The only thing I want to see is price just hold up here long enough for the hourly and daily to cross. And then I think we could really start to moon. So good luck, everybody. I hope you guys crush it. I hope things are going great for you guys. I know January was really hard to go through because things looked really good here. But again, retest isn't all too uncommon. We held what we needed to hold. Now we're back above all the triggers again. Tomorrow the triggers are going to be like much more bullish. So all you want to see here is price hold above 25.52, the weekly trigger, so that the hourly and the daily can cross, and then it looks like we can fly. So good luck, everybody. Let's see how this goes. Wait, let me just read some of the comments. Oh, they could add Bitcoin. Wow, big news. That's sick. I really hope that they buy Bitcoin. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hope they do. But all right, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Unless if you guys have any questions, like I'd be happy to answer. But I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. You guys know I was a big advocate for like adding Bitcoin. So I hope we get it. I hope they add it. Hang around for a bit of after hours action. All right. I mean, I don't know if much more is going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I could hang around a bit more. This is awesome with the Bitcoin news. Because like technically Bitcoin is like something that's, you could call it like invaluable in a sense. In a sense, it's like kind of invaluable. And so shorting a company owning Bitcoin becomes a lot more problematic than shorting a company that doesn't own Bitcoin. James says, what's going on with the coins? Let's check in on the coin. So actually, the Solana coin had a bull cross. Here, this was really cool to me actually. So here's where the Solana coin lost the weekly trigger, and it's been nothing but downside. And look at this. Try to break the daily trigger. Nope. Try to break the daily trigger. Nope. 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 And then finally yesterday, we did break the daily trigger. And since then, I mean, I guess good timing because now things are launching. We're going to be resistance again right here at like 0.33. But if it can break above here, we're going to get a freaking moonshot again. So watch that 0.33 level. That's the big one. What else? Oh yeah, and the other coin, the GME Ethereum coin. Which one is it? I always forget. Maybe here? Yeah. So yeah, same thing. Just recently broke back above its daily trigger. Probably going to head to 0.12 at least. And then break above the weekly trigger here. We can really see some flying. Overall, good looks. This is really nice actually. I'm loving this. You know, you always like just kind of expect to be disappointed. So it's nice when like things finally go all right. How do I turn on the earnings call? Someone want to send the link? What call? This is GME. So I guess there is no call. But the chart looks fantastic, guys. Holding above here can really go to triple digits. I know it may be hard to believe, but seems like the best bet as to what happens next. All we got to do is just stay up here until the hourly and the daily cross above. That's really it. And then things look excellent. Oh, they just posted. GameStop just posted regarding Bitcoin. Oh, they unanimously approved an update to its investment policy to add Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. Oh, holy crap. Wow. That's really nuts. So they are going to be buying Bitcoin. Wow. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Again, like I'd rather things don't moon right now and like leave all these gaps and whatever, just like a little more unhealthy for the chart. The best thing we could get is like a little price to just chill out, hold above here for a couple of days while the hourly and the daily cross above, and then triple digits, here we come. This is it, guys. Like staying above the weekly trigger is extremely bullish, and I think we'll be flying soon enough. All I wanted to see was that they were going to add Bitcoin. I'm really happy about that announcement. I've been talking about it for like I think a full year now, about them adding Bitcoin. Very exciting times. Very exciting times for GME shareholders. This is really awesome. Okay, so that's about it. I don't got much else to talk about. I just hope this holds tomorrow. Even if not, like we'll probably make it through. We'll probably make it through the weekly trigger, I imagine, with a great like backdrop of news on our side. So I really do feel good about this. can't wait to not be able to sleep again. I know, man. Dude, this entire time, I had so much trouble sleeping every night here because I really thought this was going to be it. And I just like, all I could think about was that, like, oh man, I don't have enough. But yeah, this is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you guys. I'll be updating on Twitter and Discord. So, peace, everybody. Have a good one.